Why hello everybody, welcome, my name is Ursa and this is yet not another Eleanor of Aquitaine. God, we've done about 500 of these playthroughs, but there is good reason, because since the latest DLC dropped and we had secret societies and we had specifically the Void Singers and the Old Gods and all these sort of things, I reckon there's a strategy to play here with Eleanor. I genuinely think Eleanor of Aquitaine is now the most ridiculously overpowered she has ever been in the game. She's not got weaker, they haven't modded her or patched her in order to make her more balanced. No, Eleanor is now even more ridiculous than she ever was. If you want to play along with me, as ever, go to my Discord, find the save file and play. That's the easiest way of doing it. To those who can't, there's the map seed, there is the game seed. We're playing a standard speed, ancient start, so right from the beginning, Deity, terror map, with 12 players, with all of the options left alone. See, look, there we go. I can already see that this start is going to be a little ridiculous. Whenever we play Eleanor games, we seem to find ourselves shoved on the edge of continents, blocked in by mountains with very little land. This doesn't feel very different, I'll be honest. And again, there's not really anywhere for me to get fresh water here. I'm just sort of seeing. No. Do I want to settle under a volcano? Not particularly. There's a really good tile there, but if I were to settle there, I've got no aqueduct placement. I'm thinking I'm going to have to settle here and then aqueduct over to there at some point. It's not the best, it's not brilliant, but it'll have to do. I don't think this capital is going to be an industrial hub, put it that way. There we go, London, just underneath a volcano. That's how it works. What's this lake called? Lake, it's just called Lake. No one knows what it's called. It is a mysterious lake. So, in order to make this playthrough work, we've got to jump in and get a secret society, specifically an old god secret society. I am not going to be getting a religion in this game. There is no need. I don't want to get involved in religions. That's not my particular game this time round. What we are going to be doing, of course, is jumping onto the culture and going as quickly as we can to drama and poetry, to be getting amphitheatres, to be getting great works of writing, and to start to influence people with the Court of Love, one of the best abilities in the entirety of Civ 6. Hopefully we'll get to about halfway through the game and we will start a domino-like effect where we start flipping cities. And specifically, if we follow the Void Singers, we get a replacement monument that comes with its own great work slot, which is nuts. It's so good. So, because we're not going to be going for religion, I'm actually going to be going for writing this time. I'm going to go writing, and then I'm going to see if we can go immediately into shipbuilding and get ourselves off this continent. There is a whole new world out there. A whole new... I'm not going to do that. And we've got to go find it. I think a scout start, though, is really important, because without scouts, we won't find those cheeky tribal huts. Without those tribal huts, we're not going to find the Void Singers. So, you know, victory type? Not entirely sure. I think I might go for either a domination victory or a science victory, but the aim is basically to pick up as many cities as we can. How did I just get there? And just the timeline thing appeared. Oh no, it's the climate thing appeared. That should have made more sense. Yeah, you know when I said jokingly that we were locked in on a thin strip of land on the sea? Turns out I was not joking. That turned out to be way more true than I expected it to be. It's always good an idea to jump immediately on the first settler you can get. It's worth settling immediately. Get those cities out, especially on Deity, especially on a terror map. You just don't know how many people are going to be there. What's this one called? Ullswater. Oh, Ullswater is such a lovely lake in the Lake District. Beautiful place. Recommend everyone goes there. Just going to immediately jump in on writing. I think there's no need to wait. I mean, we've even got, just to make this ridiculous, we've even got a couple of reefs. In fact, we've got more than a couple of reefs. So the amount of +3 campus spots we've got, I mean, it's got to be pretty big, right? So already, I mean, there's 2 +4s over here. Yeah, definitely pressing for science is going to be a good idea, I think. Oh look, and as soon as the mountain rain finishes, we're in bloody desert. Ugh, this is going to be a funny old start, this one, I can just tell. Come on, Void Singers, do it. Oh yes, we got lucky on our first one. Okay, they always live inside these inside the tribal huts. That's lovely. We're going to go to the governor's screen and we're going to immediately appoint one in. Yes, we're definitely going to do it. Go to governor's screen, through promotions, initiation. Yes, we did it. Good. So, we can construct an old god obelisk building, which is a powerful version of the monument. Yes. I know. I know, it's wonderful. The old god obelisk. 10 turns, 1 culture, 2 culture, plus 4 faith, and then the great work slot. That's the important thing. The extra faith is good though, because that should help us to get a pantheon really quickly. Oh, it's Bolivar and Colombia. Okay, well they're pretty aggressive, but hopefully they're not going to be able to get to us with our ridiculously niche sort of little mini start going on. Always go God King. Even if you think you don't need God King, always go for God King. And it's Arabia. Now, how far around are Arabia? Oh, Cairo's here. Interesting. So we're going to be squeezed on all fronts. Literally, there is no way we can get into the land across here. That's nuts. Yeah, we're going to have to get into the sea as quickly as we can. And I think foreign trade to get maritime industries is going to be annoyingly important. I normally don't go foreign trade. I normally go the other direction. But this time, I think it's definitely the right policy to take. Regular France. Boring regular France. Okay, we are crammed in here. Oh, it's going to be tricky. I'm actually leaving my scout here, weirdly enough, because, yeah, that's the entrance to the mountain range. If I leave my unit there, Arabia can't get in and they can't find me. There's my plan, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4 cities I think I can found until I explore the grand old sea. Australia is the other side of Cairo. That's weird. We always seem to find Australia in our Eleanor games. I don't know what it is about them. There's Leeds. Oh wow, the mountain range is hilariously thick. This could be quite tricky actually. I'm just trying to think what we need to do is get enough cities near people that we can use our great works, but it's going to be tricky. Actually, should I get a campus going? I think I might get a +4 campus. That is definitely the priority for me here. I can get rid of God King quickly, plop that in. Maritime industries I will put down as soon as I actually unlock boats, which so far I have yet to do. Craftsmanship, improve 3 tiles, yeah, that'll have to do for now. Campus, still doing bronze working, so let's just get another settler going quickly. The old god obelisk is finally started here. That's wonderful. I'm in a trader. I'm just going to get in Leeds to boost Leeds and put a trade route down because my god, these tiles are impossible to walk on. Ethiopia, as soon as they put them into the game, they've just like shoved Ethiopia in every single game they can. It's that blue colour over there. Yeah, this is a cramped old start. I don't know if we're going to be able to put a city down there, but this is our most like squished in area, I think. So far we've got Void Singers and we've got Sanguine Pact. Oh, and also, yeah, the volcano just went off next to my capital, which isn't good, but it did just put down some brilliant tile yields. Oh wow, that's an amazing tile yield. I don't think I lost population. Oh, so that's fine. God, I've been so used to playing on apocalypse mode that I'm just so used to like instant death if anything goes off near me. That's okay. Actually, I need to get a slinger up first before I get a settler, because there's bloody scouts everywhere. What pantheon to get is more difficult though. There's no settler, there's no builder, nothing like that. And I think as much as fishing boats is useful, I think Divine Spark for me is going to be good because I need to get as many great works of writing as I can do. I think that's the best long-term plan for me. Bronze working. Very nice. Okay, good. I don't think we've actually got any iron. Oh no, there is iron here. Okay, that's good for England. Good for England. We like a bit of iron. Bronze is really good. Let's get sailing now. I need to get to sea. The reason I went for bronze working is that I could stick a campus down here, but I need to wait a couple turns for the gold to come back, and I think actually finishing a settler before then is not a bad thing. Let's go for early empire quickly, and let's go for, I think actually keeping this. What do we go maritime? No maritime industries at the moment because we haven't got sailing yet. So Ethiopia are my friend. That is a good thing. That is a really, really good thing. We'll see if we can use their alliance. Hills are right by mine by right and custom. Okay, I think I've settled purely on hills at the moment, so they may not like me in the longer run, but the good thing is that they do share my secret society, so you know, that should be fun. Hero score for building a nice campus. There we go, we got our first +4. That's pretty good. That's pretty awesome. Now I think I might just get an old god obelisk and then a library, or do we just go for a settler? I think I might actually have to work for a settler quickly and then just see if we can push that way. Getting all our cities out is going to be really important. Oh, Naval. Is the other continent really that close? Anyway, that's a really good thing. I found them first. the extra culture you get just from being next to the coast tiles. I mean, we're gonna really appreciate that one. Let's get our warrior back. Actually, I need to get protecting my own lands. But you know what? This start is not. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Shipbuilding is going to be really important for me to own 2 galleys. But we're just going to do it quickly because I want to be able to get to sea as quickly as possible. I've got 1 slinger just stopping the scout from getting back to London, which is really useful. Yeah, delegation works really nicely. Thank you for that. Just a little extra gold boost for me. Yeah, the scout. Look, the scout. He loses track of me, which is really funny. Like wanders off. I just wait here. Next turn he'll be back. We've just boosted early empire. That gives me the settlers boost, which is lovely, and a governor, so I can put Pingala down and hopefully rush for science. As I say, the science game is kind of where I want to be at the moment. I want to just be rushing that one. Okay, there's the settler. Marvellous. I think actually getting a campus down, followed by 2 galleys. We'll switch to the galley as soon as we can, but if I just purchase this, get the +4 down, nice. +4, +4. In fact, actually, that one now becomes a +5. Awesome. There you go. Maritime colonialization. This is a good little combination for us. Come on, let's get Pingala in. Yes, give me some science. Can I also just quickly point out, at no point did I ever say this was going to be a no combat challenge with Eleanor. I'm definitely going to be using combat because this is the thing. Eleanor, there's an interesting challenge you can do where you just use the Court of Love to take a domination victory and don't use any combat and it's all brilliant. But, and this is kind of what I want to show you, when you use Eleanor of Aquitaine like a normal civ, she becomes ridiculously good. And even more so now that we've got all of these old god obelisks everywhere that can sort of help us. You just wait. You just wait. So Liverpool also building a nice +3 campus. Our science is going to be good. It's going to be very good. Slinger, you just wait there for a turn because this guy's going to just stroll into our lands just casually and you can attack from the safety of the city. No, actually he thought better of it. Fair play. Right, we'll chase him down then. Going to jump on free inquiry in our normal age. We never get a golden age at the beginning of the game. It's just one of those things. Political philosophy, meet 3 city-states. I only met the 1. And I'm unlikely to meet more until I can befriend Nan Nadal. Sending them a trade route is a good idea. I'm just keeping an eye out for when I can get my trader going for that. Just getting a couple of galleys. That should work really well. I kind of want to hit the new government first so I can get Diplomatic League up and running. I'm at threat of actually picking up the city-states a little too early. There's astrology. Here's celestial navigation. Improved 2 sea resources. I should be able to do really easily if I had builders, but I actually don't think I've got 2 sea resources. No, but I could improve without buying loads of tiles. The science, yeah, early game science is so strong that I'm pushing through the text faster than I can actually get the Eurekas, which is a very nice problem to have and not one I normally have, to be honest. There's a sailor's yarn. Brilliant. Let's go and see what we can find across the sea. Oh, you gits, France. Oh, that's so annoying. Fine, so I can't settle there. And I probably can't bother to settle here as well. So, you know what? Fine, we're going to use our settler and then go across the seas. I think it's the only way. Rebellion in 112 turns? I don't think so. Come on, get an old god obelisk in there. We'll do it that way. So there we go. We just finished shipbuilding because we built the boats and we've also got celestial navigation. So we are well and truly a ship nation now. Settler, off you go. I want to kind of go and settle down there as well. That'd be really cool. But Toulouse, oh, I can't tell you how much that's annoyed me. It's really, really annoying, that one. Oh, we got some good science boats. So let's just pick up a couple of really quick techs. How are we doing? 8 techs versus Australia's 11. Hey, if we're keeping 3 behind Australia, that's not a bad thing. Royal Navy Dockyard. Up you go. That'll get me a little bit more gold per turn, which will be nice and handy. And then we can start pumping out some more settlers, I think. Oh, the Sanguine Pact. That's actually quite good. Because I found them, I can now... Okay, rituals in medieval era, but I can now get myself... Should we get Magnus in? I always like having Magnus into Leeds. That'll help the loyalty here. Lovely, full loyalty into it. Okay, this is really good. Now, the settler, I'm just going to go and... is it worth putting him down here? I just feel like the loyalty is just not very good. What is that? A minus 16? 16? Yeah, it's not going to work well for me, is it? Okay, we might have to just settle on the New World. Okay. Classical Republic. Yeah. Here we go. Right, settlers. I still want those. Those are really good. Maritime industries is always really good for me. Let's go for urban planning, and let's go for diplomatic league. First envoy I send counts as 2. Okay. Now I feel like I can really just risk going and finding the New World. What I didn't want to do was just find all the city-states whilst I didn't have that policy going. That would have been a little bit of a kick in the teeth. I'm just trying to find a good place to settle on this island. There's a lot of desert everywhere, which is a real problem. There are a couple of reefs around, maybe just on this desert over here. That might not be too bad an idea. Yeah, let's go do that. Oh wow, Australia went for the throat. They've taken over Cairo. Oh, I'm surprised as well. France and who is it? Colombia haven't gone to war. They don't like each other. Weird one that. They're just at each other's throats. Much as it pains me, I always forget to build libraries. So I've got blood obelisks now in Leeds and Liverpool. That's fine. We've got the libraries coming along. That should put us to about 34 science per turn, which is not bad. I've got another settler. Here we go. Plymouth is now mine. It's a beautiful city. I like the look of it. Let's go for a builder. Get some citrus in. We'll start to improve it. Yeah. It's my 4th city. It makes me feel better that I now have 4 cities. That's a little bit better than it could have been, but yeah. This is a tough old start, this one. This is the point where I can start to come back now. Recorded history. I say come back. I'm actually doing okay. I'm mid-table in tech. I'm only 2 behind the leader. That's not bad. That's not bad. Maritime industries I'm just not using. Settlers, urban planning. Let's get builders as well. Actually, great writer per turn. That's probably going to be useful. Because just checking how many people are getting great writer points. Oh, Ethiopia's getting a couple. But that's it. That's not bad. They've got 1 theatre district with a single amphitheatre in it. So that's not bad, actually. Yeah, theatre squares are now what I need to be thinking of doing. Would you believe it's turn 83 and that is the first builder that I've actually built. It's nuts. Harvest resource. How come I can't harvest resource? Come on. Have I not done that tech? Masonry, 2 turns. No. Whoopsie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest this resource. Boof. Just to boost that builder. We're going to immediately stick down a theatre square here. I'm thinking about putting a government plaza down in this square, but I think a theatre square might have to go down first because, quite frankly, I need to get these theatre squares down to start getting some great writers. That would be quite nice. I've got a governor spare. Can I do ritual yet? Not yet. We're not in the medieval era. So I could get connoisseur. I could get provision. I think I might have to get provision actually. As much as it is not going to help me in terms of getting science, I do need settlers. So getting leads just on settler production would be good. Right, back to buttress. I'm not going to get wonders. I'd always write that one off, so that's not a problem for me. Liverpool. Should I just use the builder charges just to do cool stuff? Got no luxuries really. The luxury here, but then I've got somebody. Okay, right. So this builder will keep busy. Okay, yeah. You know what? Quarries. Quarries are the best thing. And most excitingly, there's natural philosophy. Whoa, 48 science per turn. Australia's suddenly on a 99, which is a little worrying, seeing as Matt's just cheating. But, you know, well, we won't panic just yet. Oh no, I just learned that Gran Colombia has used a vampire to clear a barbarian post. Ugh. That's not good. The vampires are learning. Okay, build 2 harbours. Leeds, am I going to get them to build a theatre square or a Royal Navy dockyard? Actually, I'm not going to be able to do that in time, and I'd rather just rush cartography so that my settlers can go find the new world and my galleys can go find the new world, so I don't want to wait for a Royal Navy dockyard. So I'm going to go for a theatre square. There you go, I've sort of settled it for myself. Here we go, this is where we start having fun. Naval. Let's find out what they've got. Okay, they haven't explored much, to be fair, but that extra coast and districts giving me loads of extra culture. Good. So we should actually start to get some pretty decent civics now. Let's go for games and recreation. I want to be heading towards feudalism. First theatre square done. Amphitheatre. Let's get rocking. Just checking. I don't think any great writers have been picked just yet. Oh no, Ethiopia has actually got some great writers. So I got to keep an eye on this because I can probably trade them for something. Yeah, or not. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Australia love diplomatic favour. That's 14 gold per turn. It's pretty good. That puts 400% on what I was earning before. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Oh my god, France, please do something about these barbarians. They're everywhere. They're killing me. Oh, this is painful. Never normal era. We're going to actually go for Eureka's now, because I think I'm going to get more great work slot buildings, especially with my monuments. And here's a route to Naval. That just gives me another envoy with them. Nobody else has got any envoys with them. I think I'm pretty safe for now. Let's go for ranged, and let's go for ban city-states. People prefer to ban them, so should we ban religious? See if that goes through? I mean, I don't think that's going to go through really, but you never know. We'll see what people go for. 100% for an industrial. Oh, fair enough. And melee. Okay, we got 0 votes there. Our votes were not our friends, but that's okay. A great admiral. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it. Nice. Here we go. This is exciting. We're going to turn gold, science, and culture from my faith per turn. It's at 20% of my faith per turn rate, so that would be another 3 on each one. But at the moment, it's not great, but it will add up. And it'll add up quickly once I continue to build more and more of these obelisks, which are really cheap and yeah, really good, and give me an era score boost as well. So definitely worth doing. Civil service? Should we go for civil service or feudalism? Oh, the choices. How have Australia got 135 science? I mean, honestly, how rude of them. Medina? Huh. Oh wow, so Arabia have been totally surrounded. Australia just kind of went round them. Come on. Menelik just bought another one out. Please stop using your faith in gold to buy these books. It's highly annoying. Problem is they're void slingers as well, so they can stick all these great works down. And they're asking for a huge price for them. Like, I don't have that sort of gold to give you. They will take luxuries. Maybe luxuries are what I need to trade with them. There we go. Cartography. We can actually get across the ocean now, and we've just finished our first amphitheatre. So we're going to start to pick up some proper great writer, artist, and musician points now. Okay, that's good. And we're going to get the luxuries off Menelik somehow. I'm not entirely sure how at this precise point, but we'll find a way. Let's get the lighthouse going. I'd quite like London to be a bit better than it is. Let's also get these woods chopped down. I mean, I can build a mine there. Oh, actually, I don't know what I'm going to do in that particular place. I'm just trying to think. London, I'm actually going to switch around Leeds. I'm going to switch Magnus and Pingala around. It gives me a little bit less of a boost to Pingala, which is a little bit of a problem, but it does mean I can put Magnus in the city that's likely, in all likelihood, going to be producing the settlers. So that's not a bad thing. And now, my boats can cross the sea. Delightful. They're all going to kind of do it at different angles just to make sure that I've got as much visibility as possible. And you can see, because I've beelined so much, I'm now down here. 16 techs versus Australia's 25. I'm 9 techs behind them, but if I have a look at the tree and how far I've sort of crept up, Australia's up here as well. But wheel, ironworking, horseback riding, all 1 turn techs. So let's just catch up a bit. Oh, Owls of Minerva, you say? Nah, these guys suck. I'm going to put down Connoisseur, like so. Okay, we also found Granada. This is good. I've got 2 envoys there. We're about to discover the new world. Civil service will give me an alliance, but yes, we're just going to do that quickly, and then I'll drop onto military training quickly. Ethiopia, I would like a research alliance with you. That sounds good to me. I don't want a cultural alliance because, quite frankly, I want to absorb them all. Are you finally going to play nice with me and give me some of your books? Nah. Oh, there's Lisbon as well. Train a musketman and train a musketman. Oh, we've really got a train a musketman. It sounds like the game is trying to tell us something. I think I'm going to jump on Lisbon first. So here we go. Let's put the envoy in and boom. There we go. We've discovered a lot more of the new world. Oh, there's a lot of space here and no other city-states. That's interesting. Okay, well we need to do a lot more exploring to find the next round of city-states then. Oh, there's Yerevan. Oh, come on. Ugh, never mind. Okay, let's try Yerevan this time. 1 more envoy and poof. Okay. We found Brussels, Akkad, Lahore. Oh, yes. Here we go. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of city-states. What sort of things we've got to do? Mass production, banking, pike and shot, construct a campus. Oh, come on, Brussels. You're like ages behind where we are. Hermetic Order. Go to the governor screen because I've got one more envoy, sort of governor to put down now, which is quite cool. Indoctrination is later. By the way, this is going to be really fun, and you will see how good cultists can be later. Oh, they're brilliant. Great people generated in the city. Yeah, actually, that's pretty good. Let's go for grants. I should actually, once Leeds is finally finished with its bloody building, which is taking forever on, so just got a trader in to boost that up. We should be laughing. Australia as well. I know you've probably got a bit of a gold problem at the moment. Oh my god, they have taken over so much. Oh, Australia on a roll. 20 turns. 20 gold per turn. That's nothing. Why are you suddenly not buying my diplomatic favour? This is the best deal. It's really annoying. Maybe I can use it to buy some books. 1, 2. Oh my god, really? Really? Oh my god, the books are so expensive. Why are you being so... you know what, fine. I'll take the gold. Oh wow, look. Found the Bermuda Triangle randomly in the middle of the sea. Let's go into it and see where we end up. Okay, over here. That's cool. I should be able to find the new world from the other direction now. Okay, just going to put an envoy into Lahore. Yes, that's what we need. Bologna. Oh yes, Bologna is my favourite. Gives me more great person points. Brilliant. Oh, this is fantastic. The new world so far has been very good to me. Let's get feudalism in quickly. Settlers, writer points, campus points. Everything at the moment is working well for us. I'm saving my faith because I want to just make sure I get Newton. Very important I get Newton. My word, finally got a great writer. That was a painfully long process. Okay, where am I more likely to get success? At this point, I don't actually know. Where needs the culture? Probably Leeds does. Because it's just, I mean, for whatever reason, it's absorbing all of these mountain tiles before it does anything sensible. I don't know why it would do that. So, yeah, should we put them in Leeds? I think we should put them in Leeds. Okay, good. You go to Leeds. Wonderful. One more envoy. I think I just need Bologna. They're just so good. Great Barrier Reef. Oh, nice. These guys have explored quite a lot. Look at all that. There's a lot of space. Huge amount of space. What I'm going to do is I've got a settler here. I'm going to plonk down, see if I can move Magnus over, get an industrial zone going, and build like a settling hub, and then just chuck settlers out from it all over the new world. That's kind of the hope. I've got a government plaza going on here to help me just produce some stuff for now. That'll do. Yeah, so far so good. Maybe I should have built the government plaza in the new world. Maybe. I think actually getting it down is... Yeah, just getting it down quicker I think is better. I also just did a Theatre Square Festival just to boost my artist, musician points, all that sort of thing. It's a good thing for Liverpool to be doing actually, because it hasn't really got anything else it can be doing. I hate this. So because Colombia declared war on Ethiopia, right, they now know where my city-states are, because then I declared war on them, even though I would never have gone into that war because it sucks. So I've just lost Lahore, and also Menelik's just stolen Nan Nadol. The git. I disapprove of all of this. Every single stage of this I disapprove of. Well, look, you can see my galleys have found loads of different places. I'm just throwing random units into the Bermudan Triangle just to see where they split out, which is quite funny. I've finally, I think, got this city up and running now, which is going to be my new city on the continent, on which is delightful. Birmingham. I'm going to have to just have a bit of a think quickly about the best industrial hub I can create. There's a lovely stone resource there actually, so I'm thinking maybe if I were to aqueduct onto this tile and then build industrial on this tile, might be pretty good. But otherwise, yeah, Birmingham is going to be my new hot pot of settling. Let's go and just do this. Birmingham, here you go, Magnus over. We're going to spend a little bit of gold on this city, just making sure it's delightfully good. We've got granaries, we've got builders, and more importantly, we've got old god obelisks. So, Birmingham, you got to do your stuff. You got to make me proud, because you are going to be the hub to which I settle the entire new world. No pressure. And finally, I'm going to stick on Marni in Nan Nadol. Menelik, if you think you're going to steal this city-state from me, you can think again, my friend, because this is really important for me. There we go. My second great writer. Starting to wrestle control over these things now. 10 points coming in per turn. It's not brilliant. It's not the best thing in the world, but hey, it all helps. But I must say, it's always really disappointing when the Bermuda Triangle doesn't get put within range of land, because these science tiles you can get are just ridiculous. Love them. Love them to bits. Some amazingly like cool different continent shapes actually. Really awesome. I'm trying to work out if this continent is connected to the continent that we are all on, but I don't think it is actually. There's my second fishing boat, so that's my second turtle, I believe. Menelik, come on. You must be wanting to trade with me soon. Oh, they've been trading their great works away. Oh, that's really annoying. Well, they'll trade one for luxuries, so that's at least one extra book I've got. That's good. I mean, as I say, it's only -5 loyalty pressure, but this adds up quick. If I were to get 1, 2, 3, so that's Palace, 2 Amphitheatre, 2 Amphitheatre, 2 Amphitheatre, that's 7 works, and then another 3, that's -10. That's enough to push someone over the edge and start to pick up cities. Don't forget, this is like dominoes. As soon as we start to sort of claim a couple of cities, they should all start falling really quickly. So me for culture bombs, 50% for melee units or sort of production towards military units, production, and me for, yeah, culture bombs. Great. That's all lovely. Now who do I take over next? Do I fight for Lahore? Which probably isn't required. Or do I put on a new one and discover more territory? I think Cardiff, I might do. Then I can discover everything down here. Mexico City. Delightful. Okay, that's actually quite good. I like Mexico City. They're a really good one. I'm also going to switch in serfdom for literally tradition. That's good. That means that once my ancestral hall is finished in 2 turns, I can start to settle with some +5 builders in my new cities. 6 turns away from this city there. I think this is looking good. We're starting to accelerate into this. How much for a settler these days? 920 gold. That's kind of what we're saving for now. We'll spit the settlers out. We'll start settling on the new world everywhere we can. Oh, and happy days. University and libraries. Universities +2. Oh, I got Newton. That's brilliant. I like getting Newton. Newton's really, really good. You know what, actually, Pingala, there's no need for you to be in Leeds anymore, so let's go for London, like so. And then I will put you, Newton, yeah, get a university going. Excellent. Oh, I found Singapore, but that's on a different continent. Somebody's already discovered them. Oh, intriguing. I am actually not sure I believe this, but I've just already taken a city. I didn't even know this one existed. Hatton. Well, there we go. It's my first city. Woohoo! And so, ladies and gentlemen, the game begins. I really want to work out whether or not there is some like hidden space in here, if this is just one huge mountain range. If it's one huge mountain range, great. If I can put a secret city in there, ho 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 ho, now that would be fun. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton for all of the help you give on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes and subscribes to the video. Cheers, you help keep me going.